beneficial influence of this great cultural adventure will not be limited to our borders. Here will occur a true interchange of the fruits of national cultures. From this will develop a growth that will spread to the corners of the earth, bringing with it the kind of human message that only individuals, not governments, can transmit.
It is a great pleasure for me to tell you something about Lincoln Center and the progress of the long dream which is still unfolding. Lincoln Center's construction was started in 1959. Designed by a group of world-famous architects, its buildings form a magnificent enclave right in the middle of New York City. Its beauties have been enhanced by some of the world's most famous sculptors, by men such as Alexander Calder, Richard Lippold, Henry Moore, and Jacques Lipchitz, and by such magical paintings as the great murals of Marc Chagall in the Metropolitan Opera House. The first building to open was Philharmonic Hall in September of 1962. This was designed by Max Abramovitz and is the home of the renowned New York Philharmonic and its brilliant conductor Leonard Bernstein. The second hall, the New York State Theater, designed by Philip Johnson, opened in April of 1964. It is undoubtedly one of the finest settings for ballet in the world. And here, that choreographic genius, Georges Balanchine, stages his wonderful ballets and the New York City Opera, its fresh and imaginative productions. And here also are held seasons of that lively American art form, the musical comedy, presented by the Music Theater of Lincoln Center under the direction of its famous composer, Richard Rodgers.
No, you can't. Yes, I can. Yes, I can. Anything you can be, I can be greater. Sooner or later, I'm greater than you.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am. Yes, I am.
Next came the Vivian Beaumont Theater, designed by Eero Saarinen, the first theater for drama built in New York since 1927. Here, the Repertory Theater of Lincoln Center presents its season of plays which are chosen from classical and contemporary works from all countries. Prominent playwrights have included Brecht, O'Neill, Molière, Sartre, and Miller, whose After the Fall was given its world premiere by the Repertory Theater.
If there is love, it is limitless. The love not of persons, but mind. Blind to insult, blind to the spear in the flesh. Like justice, blind.
The fourth major hall is the Metropolitan Opera House, which opened in September of 1966 with Samuel Barber's Anthony and Cleopatra, a work specially commissioned for the event. But Lincoln Center is more than just a splendid setting for performance. It has a mission to educate. The Lincoln Center student program brings professional performers to the schools, to students who may never have seen a living artist. In a year, more than 1,000 performances were brought directly into the schools to more than 1 million students, and thousands of students were brought to performances at Lincoln Center itself. Two great educational institutions are an integral part of Lincoln Center. One is the Library and Museum of the Performing Arts, an unique institution whose vast collections of books, records, exhibits, and memorabilia serve all ages and all stages of study, from the simple enjoyment of a child listening to a recording to the demands of the most meticulous scholar. The other educational institution is the distinguished Juilliard School. Both admission requirements and curricula at Juilliard are oriented toward the gifted student who receives the intensive training which must precede a professional career. Juilliard at Lincoln Center trains musicians, dancers, and actors, as well as composers, playwrights, choreographers, and theater technicians.
It would be nice to play it quarter. Double 1, 2. And not stentato and not rubato.
Here will develop a mighty influence for peace and understanding throughout the world. I pay sincere tribute to your vision, your effort, your energy that is creating the Lincoln Center for the Performing Arts.
Lincoln Center is more than the sum of its parts, more than the individual experience of a great performance, more than an oasis of lovely buildings. For Lincoln Center and its member institutions seek to educate, to innovate, to serve the public through entertainment at the highest level of artistic achievement. All of Lincoln Center's great organizations, together with the many outstanding visiting artists, give the public a spectrum of the performing arts, ranging from the masterpieces of the past to the experiments of the present. In short, Lincoln Center is a dynamic, vital enterprise. It offers qualities which illuminate and give meaning to our lives, those special qualities of perfection, nobility, and splendor which only the arts can give.